Scranton captains approaching midfield for the coin toss. West Scranton has won the toss and is deferred. Lakeland will receive the first half kick.
Hello everybody and welcome to Scranton Veterans Memorial Stadium for week 8 of the high school football season. Can't believe I'm saying that already, week 8. It seems like it's flown by, but tonight we have a Lackawanna Football Conference Division II matchup on our hands. First time this year I get to see the West Scranton Invaders here tonight. The Invaders coming in, they've had a little bit of a rough season so far, coming in with a record of 1-6 on the season. Their lone win being over Riverside in week 1, 27-17, under first-year head coach Jake Minetti. And what a lot of people have told me about the Invaders, they're a young team. Coach Minetti just trying to get his feet under him with this program. And there's going to be good things ahead of them in the future that they're building for. But tonight is going to be they got a tough task ahead of them. The #1 team in the area in most polls, the Lakeland Chiefs, are here at Memorial Stadium tonight. They come in with a record of 7-0 on the season, and their closest margin of their closest game this year was 28 points. So they are beating teams, and they're beating teams by a lot. And this is Lakeland. They're one of the historic programs in Lackawanna Football Conference, and this has a chance to be one of their greatest teams ever in school history. We'll get more on them as we dive into the broadcast tonight, as we will the Invaders. But we're about ready for a kickoff here as Joseph Harris will kick it for the Invaders away. It's a little bit of a squib, and it's muffed, and it's just going to be fallen on there by Ethan Shea for Lakeland, where they'll set up shop at their own 30 to start. When we start with Lakeland here, it obviously starts with their quarterback, Dominic Spataro, one of the leading passers in school history. He comes into this game tonight, Spataro, with 1,370 yards, passing yards on the season, and 22 touchdown passes, which leads the Lackawanna Football Conference in both categories. But don't mess out on his running ability either. He is also has 548 rushing yards, along with 8 touchdowns on a little over 8 per carry. But it's not just him. They've got playmakers everywhere, and we're going to see, I'm sure, them tonight. Spataro is going to give it on a flip to John Siemens, one of their speedsters. He's around the left end, and he's across midfield, and that's going to be a gain of 20+ for John Siemens on motion for wide receiver. That'll go down as a pass for Spataro on that play. We talk about Lakeland playmakers. Siemens is one of them.
Made by Shamir Lyons of West Scranton.
He was one of their sprinters, track athlete. Comes in on the season as their leading receiver with 493 yards and 9 touchdowns. As they go quick, Spataro again looking to pass. He's looking deep. He's looking for a man, and the pass is incomplete there. Nice coverage by Tehran Knight Guerrier from the Invaders. He was looking for Riley Ravinsky on that play. It was a good throw, but better coverage there for the Invaders on defense. Second down and 10. They're going to give it on the flip to Siemens in motion again. He's got blockers in front of him. He's across the 35, and that's another Lakeland first down. Looks like a gain of 13 yards on the play for John Siemens. Like I said, he's probably the fastest guy on this Chiefs offense. A track athlete in the spring. Looks at those flips; those go down as pass plays. So Spataro off to a great start passing. He's going to look to throw again. He's going to look there, and the pass is incomplete again. That was intended for Ethan Shea there. Hunter Baumgartner there on the coverage for the Invaders. So that'll be second down. West Scranton, like I've said, we'll talk more about them for a little bit because they're younger team that's under first-year Minetti. They've had a couple rough years in a row. They were able to get that win earlier this year, though, which is a huge confidence booster for them, knowing that they do have some talent here and can compete. Chaparro going to look to throw again, and the pass is, that's Siemens again. A lot of John Siemens early, and he's across the sticks for a first down on that back shoulder throw from Dominic Spataro, who, like I mentioned, the leading passer in Lakeland history, one of the leading passers in Lackawanna football conference history.
The defender makes the tackle.
So Lakeland moving the ball here on their opening possession. This is going to be a first down from the 25-yard line. So far, all pass plays. This is the first run. It's to Evan Pochas, their leading back, and he's got a nice hole across the 20 there. Going to be about a gain of 7 on the play. Going to be second down and 3. Lakeland, they're known for their
tackle made by Michael Cole.
Obviously, they're known for their offense, but they can pound the rock too. Pochas comes into this game as the leading rusher in Lackawanna football, as the third leading rusher, in the Lackawanna Football Conference Division II with over 500 yards on the season. So they are not one-dimensional by any stretch of the imagination. Second down and 4 here, first red zone possession for the Chiefs. Spataro looking to throw. He's looking over the middle, and the pass is incomplete again. Intended for Lakota Dupree, the tight end. He was looking for a flag, but he didn't get that there. Looked like that was Baumgartner again on the coverage. So 2 pass breakups for him so far. Didn't even mention Lakota Dupree, their big tight end and defensive end. He's headed to the College of the Holy Cross, Division I school in the Patriot League after this year. His brother CJ older brother CJ, big tight end, plays tight end himself at Maryland, and he's having a nice year for the Terrapins in the Big Ten. But Lakota, he does everything for them. So third down and 4, over the middle. That's Siemens again. He's got a first down. He's across the 10, and he's shoved out of bounds at about the 4-yard line. A lot of John Siemens here early. Back to Dupree. He does everything. He's their leading receiver with 384 yards and 9 touchdowns on the season. And he's also a stud defensive end. Wreaks havoc on opposing quarterbacks. Try to block him one-on-one, chances are you're not winning that battle. For the future Division I Crusader, Lakota Dupree. So first and goal here from inside the 5. Lakeland works out of the shotgun. Give to Pochas. Pochas going to run it up the middle, and he's going to plunge it into the end. He's going to be about a yard short. It looks like marking him a yard short. Couldn't tell from up here if he got in, but they're marking him short. So it's going to be second and goal here from the 1-yard line here for Lakeland, where they're going to try to go behind that big offensive line led by Adam Warmuth, number 65, out at left tackle. Heard a lot of good stories about him. Just one of those, another big offensive line they produce up there at Chapman Lake. Second and goal here on the Chiefs' first drive of the game. And Spataro's going to keep it himself. He's going to cut back, and I don't think he got in. He looks like he's short, and he is. Spataro cannot get it in. West Scranton led the charge. Big number 74, Kyle Shea, was the first there to meet him, it looked like, for West Scranton. And they're holding their own here so far on the goal line, but it's going to be third and goal. And this time Lakeland goes quick under center. Spataro's just going to sneak it, and he's going to fall forward into the end zone. Touchdown, Lakeland. Dominic Spataro with a 1-yard rushing touchdown here on the first drive. And with 8:02 to go here in the first quarter, the Chiefs are on the board first. They take a 6-0 lead. Zach Janoski is back to kick the extra point for the Chiefs. The snap is good, and the kick is up, and it's through the uprights and good. And so Lakeland tacks on a 7. And so Lakeland takes a 7-0 lead here early first quarter here at Scranton Veterans Memorial Stadium. Week 8 of the high school football season. We got a couple of big matchups all throughout the area tonight. In Division I out at Delaware Valley, we saw they're taking on the Valley View Cougars tonight. We saw Valley View coming out last week. Big win over the Scranton Knights, 41-7 here at the stadium. So that's a big matchup out there. Valley View could pretty much almost put their a grip on the Division I title with a win out there. Delaware Valley also looking to hang on here. Looking to stay in that race with a big win. Also up at Lake Ariel tonight, the Dunmore Bucks who are coming off a 55-14 loss at the hands of these Chiefs last week, are playing Western Lane, who's 6-1 on the season so far. So some big games all across the Lackawanna League. Of course, the Scranton Knights are into action tomorrow against Abington Heights at 1 o'clock in Clark Summit at the Pit. So big weekend all across as we move closer to the playoffs here. Janoski will kick it away for the Chiefs. And this is going to be returned by West Scranton. That's Evan Laybourne Body, and he has a nice return here for the Invaders, who will have the ball with decent field position at their own 40-yard line. Laybourne Body is the brother of Donovan Laybourne Body, who plays for the Scranton Knights, so we got a little rivalry in the household. Both good running backs here. Laybourne Body is the leading rusher for the Invaders. He comes into this game with 195 yards on the season and 2 touchdowns. West Scranton is quarterbacked here by Caden Berardi. He's a younger player, first-year starter, looking to gain some experience with him for this year. First and 10 here from their own 40. They're going to give it to Joe Harris, and Harris is going to sneak it across the right side for a gain of about 3 yards. Harris is one of the players who has experience for this West Scranton team, that has stuck through with the program through some thick and thin years. Look at it's senior year, homecoming tonight here for the Invaders, and it's also their pink out game. See lots of pink in the stands, raised in for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Second down and 8, and there was motion by the Invaders. That was Repsh's motion, and we got a fall. It looks like we're going to move it back 5 yards with a false start. That's exactly what happened. So a false start on West will move it back 5 yards. And we're talking about Westside's first-year head coach, Jake Minetti, younger guy. He's a younger guy. Played at Old Forge under Michael Schuback, was the quarterback from a team that went to a state title, looking to put his blueprint on this Invaders program. And so far, he's doing a great job. The kids really do look up to him, setting some programs with weight training and stuff like that. This will be his first full off-season after this year, so he'll be anxious to see what goes on there. So second down and 13, Berardi is going to throw. He's looking for Baumgartner. He's got a man, and it's complete. That's Evan Laybourne Body, and he's going to walk it into the end zone for a West Scranton touchdown. But Body beat Ethan Shea on the coverage there, and West Scranton answers on the 60-yard touchdown pass from Berardi to Laybourne Body, and just like that, it's 7-6 here with a punch back from the Invaders. So Harris is on to kick the extra point here. The snap is good, and the kick is up, and the kick is blocked. It's blocked by Lakeland's Lakota Dupree, who came snubbing through the middle. And with 6:31 to go here in the first quarter, the score is Lakeland 7-6 over the Invaders. But talk about a response there from West Scranton. That touchdown pass officially goes down as 63 yards from Berardi to Laybourne Body on that play, who snuck out of the backfield as a receiver. So good for the Invaders to answer in a game in which they come in as heavy underdogs, but still, we're going to give you our best shot here tonight, is what they're telling you. Harris is having some trouble getting on the tee here. A little bit of a breeze tonight here at the stadium, but not too bad. Beautiful night for football here in northeastern Pennsylvania this October 15th. As the ball, it looks like they're going to have someone hold it now on the tee for Harris. Feels like football weather out there, low 50s, but no precipitation in sight. As now they are going to bring someone on to hold it for Harris here. Now we're finally ready to go as Lakeland will start with their second possession. Harris kicks it away. It's a low squib kick, and it's just going to be fallen on by Riley Ravinsky at about the 34-yard line, where Lakeland will set up shop. First and 10. They scored on their first. They scored on the 1-yard touchdown run by Spataro on their first drive. Let's see what they have here on the second drive. One thing with Lakeland here, they've been putting teams away. They've been beating teams by a lot, but they've been putting them away in the first half. They're averaging 32 points per game in the first half of games this year, so they've been stomping on teams early as Spataro looks to throw, and it's a dangerous throw. It's completed to Pochas, but Joe Harris was right there on the coverage. Could have picked that off. That was a little bit dangerous there from Spataro, but it's still complete for a modest gain, only about a gain of 3. Second down and 7 coming up. Second down and 7. Spataro again looked to pass. Line is blocking. It's all day a throw. Pass over the middle is complete to Ravinsky, and he takes a big hit there, going across the middle from Michael Cole there from the Invaders, brought him down across, but still it's a nice gain on the play, and it'll be a first down close to midfield. That was a football hit right there from Cole. Going to be a give to Pochas across the left side. He cuts back, and again, nice defense there from West Scranton. Hunter Baumgartner, we called his name out. He's been everywhere on defense tonight. And Harris are both there to stop Pochas after a gain of 5 yards.
Gain of 5, second and 5.
Spataro looks like he's going to keep it himself. He tries to get outside. He cuts back in, and he's going to carry it for about a gain of a couple of yards there. Was tackled from behind by Joey Collins, number 44. And so Lakeland will have a third down here just across midfield. Lakeland, they have a lot of weapons on offense, and one of them isn't playing tonight. But Kevin Snyder, one of their leading receivers, is out tonight with an injury. So we've seen Riley Ravinsky tonight get a lot of reps in Snyder's place for Coach David Pawarchik. Third down and 2. Give to Pochas. He looks to cut outside, and he looks like he's going to be stopped short. Good play there by the West Scranton defense. Shamir Lyons was there on the tackle. No gain on the play, so it's going to be 4th down and 2. West defense playing good this drive. And now as the Chiefs offense will stay on the field and go for this. With 3 men in the backfield here. And it's going to be a give to Dupree, and Dupree is going to take defenders with him. I'm not sure if he got it. I don't think he did. He didn't. So the West Scranton defense makes a stop on a 4th and 2. Big Lakota Dupree had the entire Invader defense with him, but but he couldn't fight for it for that extra yard. So the Invaders score a touchdown on their first drive and then get a 4th down stop on from their defense. So a good start here for the upset-minded West Scranton Invaders here with 3:15 to go in the first quarter, who will get the ball here with good field position. So Berardi back out of quarterback. He had a 63-yard touchdown pass on his first drive. He's going to flip it to Laybourne Body. That's a backwards pass. And it's going to be recovered by, going to be fallen on by Lakeland. Pochas recovered the fumble there. That was a backwards pass, a lateral, so the ball that was not handled by Laybourne Body, so it was a live ball, and Lakeland falls on it, and they'll take over with better field position than before, past their own 35. So that's the first turnover of the game. The Invaders make a mistake there. I think Coach Minetti had a little bit of a trick up his sleeve there, but the ball was not executed well from the West Scranton offense. So the Chiefs right back out on offense here. At the Invaders 34, Spataro back to throw. He's looking over the middle. He's got Siemens open, and the pass is incomplete. Siemens got behind the defense, but coming from his safety spot, playing center field there, trying to get a number so I can give credit. That was Evan Laybourne Body there, who played that ball like a center fielder and knocked it out of the air. So we've seen some good pass breakups here from the Invaders so far. Siemens was open on that play, but Laybourne Body came out of nowhere. This time they're going to give it to Ravinsky, and Ravinsky got blockers in front of him, and he's going to have a gain of about 8 on that play. So it's going to be another 3rd down coming up for the Chiefs. So far, got to give credit to the West Scranton secondary. They're playing well here in the 3rd quarter. But he called Baumgartner's name a lot, Laybourne Body's name a lot. Joe Harris also dropping deep in coverage, along with Samson Repshis playing from the free safety spot. But now 3rd down and 2. Lakeland with a bunch formation on the right side. They're going to throw it to Dupree, and that was incomplete. Looked like it was batted down at the line of batted down there, touched at the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be another 4th down. This is going to be 4th and 3. And I think the Chiefs will go for this again. Remember, they were just stopped on 4th down by the Invaders about a minute ago. So deja vu all over again, as Yogi Berra would say. So another big 4th down here from the 26. Spataro going to look to throw. He's going to take it himself. He's going to have the 1st down over the middle to the 20-yard line. Tackled on that play by Baumgartner. He looked at no one was open and just took off himself. Like I said, he is a great dual threat quarterback, and will do that. So you always got to watch the legs of Dominic Spataro. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Lakeland with a 7-6 lead. They're driving again here after the West Scranton turnover. Play clock is down to 2. They just get it off. Spataro looking to throw. He doesn't have anybody, so he's going to tuck it and run. He's going to run out of bounds with a minimal gain there. West Scranton, the coverage was good downfield. So they hold him to a gain of about 4. 2nd down and 6 coming up for the Chiefs. second down at 6, looking to throw. He's got Ravinsky over the middle, and the pass is off his hands and incomplete. Almost intercepted there by Shamir Lyons. So it's going to be to bring up another third down coming up. As they tried to get Ravinsky on the crossing pattern, and the throw was a little behind him. Lyons had a chance to pick that off, just couldn't get there in time. So third down and 7 coming up. West brings pressure. Spataro is looking to the end zone, and the pass is incomplete. He overthrows Siemens there. Lyons was on the coverage, so it's going to be fourth down and a longer fourth down here. This is 7 yards, so we'll see what Coach Pawarchik does here. Not sure how. They have a kicker in Janoski, but I believe this is a little bit out of his range. As Spataro comes back out there, and they're going to go for this here from the 18-yard line. So 4th and 7, minute 13 to go here in the first quarter. This is a pitch to Dupree over there on the right side, and I believe he's going to be short of the first down here, but there's a flag on the play, so we'll see what the penalty is. The flag came from the secondary. It's holding on Lakeland. The penalty is declined as Dupree was short. So the Invaders, for the second time this quarter, make a fourth down stop. They'll take over here at their own 13-yard line with 1:07 to go here in the first quarter. I like what I'm seeing. I like what I'm seeing from this Invader team. They're playing like they don't know that they're whatever it was 30-point underdogs coming into tonight. They're going out there giving it everything they've got here in this first quarter. 2 fourth down stops and a long touchdown. First and 10, this is going to be a give to Harris. He tries to get around his left side, but he's not going to get much as Dupree was right there to bring him down for the TFL, as we put that in the scorebook. Loss of 3 on the play, going to be a second down and 13 coming up for the big Lakeland Chief, Lakota Dupree. As we take under a minute here in the first quarter. Second down and 14 after the 4-yard loss. Another give to Harris, and he's going to be met again right in the middle by the Lakeland defensive line. Ethan DePody was the first number 55 from the nose tackle spot, was right in Harris's face. That's going to be another loss on the play. Going to be about a third down and long coming up for the Invaders. So it looks like we're going to wind the clock down here for the first quarter. And that is the end of quarter number 1 here at Scranton Memorial Stadium with your score, the Lakeland Chiefs 7, the West Scranton Invaders 6. As Westside will have a third and long to start the second quarter when we come out of break. So if you listen to the games the past couple weeks, everyone knows me. I'm a huge Yankee fan. The baseball playoffs going on right now, so it wasn't the best day for me today. Yankees dropped a game 2 to the Cleveland Guardians today, 4-2 in 10 innings. So the series tied 1-1, heading to Cleveland for game 3. Not good if you're a Yankee fan, but you got the arms. You got Severino coming out for game 3. Cole pitching game 4, who pitched a great one in game 1. But Cleveland's a tough little team. They're not like today's baseball. They don't hit a lot of homers. They get you a small ball. Like today's game was death by 1,000 bloops in the 10th inning for the Guardians. And now that I know, gotta be fair to everyone here, Phillies are up 9-1 right now going to the 8th inning. So if barring a giant comeback, they'll have a 2-1 lead over the Braves tonight. I was watching that before, a little bit of that before I came here, and Citizens Bank Park looked electric. First time they've had a postseason game there in 11 years, so good for the Phillies fans. Big sports weekend in the city of brotherly love with the Phillies playoff game and Eagles-Cowboys Sunday night, big NFC East battle. So we start the second quarter here. West is going to have a 3rd and 17 from inside their 10-yard line, their own 8 to be exact. Don't expect to see anything too crazy here, but let's see what play Coach Minetti comes up with. Berardi is going to throw. He's going to look for a screen, and that pass is complete to Harris. Harris going to go across the 15-yard line. He's going to be short of the first down, but excuse me, that was Laybourne Body on the catch. Evan Laybourne Body, sorry about that. And that's going to move the chains. That's going to be enough for a West Scranton first down. So Lakeland brought the house, and Laybourne Body got burnt on the screen as Laybourne Body takes it for a first down on a 3rd and 17 there. Now they're going to, Berardi is going to keep it and fake the pitch and keep it himself. And he's going to, and it looks like the ball came out there. Lakeland is signaling they have it. And they do, as Adam Warmuth comes away with the football there after the lost fumbles. The second West Scranton turnover tonight. And and Lakeland is going to take over again with good field position. 1st and 10 at the West Scranton 28. So that's 2 lost fumbles now for the Invaders on the game. Turnovers will kill you. But let's see. West Scranton was able to stand up on their previous one. Let's see what they do here. As the Chiefs again have good field position. 1st and 10. This is going to be a give to Pochas. Evan Pochas takes defenders with him. He's going to have still rumbling, and he's going to have a nice first down gain. Looks like 8 or 9 there across the 25-yard line.
Second down for the Chiefs.
So 2nd down and 2 coming up here. Spataro looking to throw. Pass is complete to Dupree. Dupree stays on his feet. Finally brought down on the big hit by Harris. Baumgartner was holding on for dear life there, but Dupree got free, and that's good enough for a Lakeland first down. And they're with their 3rd trip into the red zone here so far tonight. Dupree was dragging Baumgartner with him. He was holding on for dear life on that play. But that's how shows the strength of Lakoa Dupree. It's why he's a Division I commit. This is going to be Sutaro's going to keep it here. West brought the blitz and it burned them a little as he's going to take it across the middle for a positive gain of about 7 yards. He faked it to Pochas there and then just kept it himself.
Second down for Lakeland.
So 2nd down and 2 here from the 14. Spataro back to throw. He's looking, he's going to dump it to Pochas out of the backfield. He sneaks around the defender for a first down. He's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. So 1st and goal coming up for the Chiefs. He was looking deep. He dumped it off to his, he was looking deep, nothing was open, but he dumped it off to his back. Good decision there. So now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4 here for the Chiefs. First and goal, out of the shotgun. Lakeland lines up out of the shotgun here. Give to Pochas across his left end. He's going to be taken down at about the 2-yard line, it looks like. Michael Cole on the tackle for the Invaders on that play. West defense has been standing its own, has been holding its own so far tonight here. They've stopped the Chiefs twice on 4th down so far. Looking for another stop here inside the goal line in a goal-to-go situation. 2nd and goal coming up from the 2. Give to Pochas, and he's going to be stopped again. That's Michael Cole again there, right into his arm. So he did no gain on that play, so it's going to be 3rd and goal. And the West Scranton defensive line standing up so far. 2 big plays from Cole here. So now 3rd and goal from the 2 as the last 2 plays have been held for no gain. Spataro going to throw this time. He's going to throw across the middle, and he's got Dupree for the touchdown. Dominic Spataro with a 2-yard touchdown pass to his tight end Dupree, and Lakeland takes a 13-6 lead here with 6:53 to go, 2nd quarter. He had 2 Invaders around him, but still came down with the catch. So that's 1 touchdown passing and 1 rushing touchdown for Spataro tonight. As Janoski was on to kick the extra point, the snap is a high one, but the kick is up and through the middle and good. So 6:53 to go, and Lakeland has a 14-6 lead over the Invaders. We'll get our first check here. I talked about it's a big slate here for in week 8. I'll get you some scores from around the area right here. And the 2nd quarter so far, in the 2nd quarter from Milford, we talked about that Valley View Delaware Valley game, 7-up here. So a low scoring affair than that one. In 1st quarter action, Western Lane is up 20-0 over Dunmore. So Wildcats showing out so far up at Lake Ariel. Also 2nd quarter action, Honesdale 20-0 over Mid-Valley, and Carbondale area 10-0 over Lackawanna Trail. And in quarter 2, down in the Wyoming Valley Conference, Wallenpaupack and Dallas are scoreless so far, as the Buckhorns looking for the upset in that game. Janoski kicks it away. A little bit of a bouncer. It's going to be fielded, and it's going to be by Tehran Knight Guerrier, who just falls on it inside his own 30, where West Scranton will set up shop for their 3rd drive. They've turned it over the past 2 times they've had the ball after scoring on their 1st drive. Everyone talks about Lakeland's offense, but their defense, it ain't too shabby either. Number 1 in the Division II in defense too. So as Berardi will give it to Harris. Harris trying to find a lane. He doesn't, as it shoved up quick, closed up quick, and is going to be far forward for a gain of 1, if that. Maybe 2nd down and long coming up for West Scranton. So far, big Adam Wormuth playing a lot, making up big at defensive tackle tonight, along with Luke Smurl. They seem to be the 2 big tackles in the middle for the Chiefs, who are causing a lot of havoc so far. Second down and 10, and it's a bobbled snap, and it's picked up right away by Laybourne Body, who's going to fall forward for anything he can, and going to be a loss on the play. Berardi looked like he wasn't ready for the snap, but Laybourne Body was right there to fall on it. What could have been another disastrous turnover for the Invaders, but instead they'll have a 3rd and long. So 3rd and 14 coming up from their own 24. Berardi looking to throw. He's looking for him. He's got a man, and the pass did he get his feet in? Yes, he did. What a throw from Berardi to Tehran Knight Guerrier. The second big pass play of the night for the Invaders. Had to wait to see if he got a foot, and looked like he did, and the referee agrees. So another big play as West Scranton takes the ball into Lakeland territory here with 5:22 to go in the second quarter. So West Scranton striking it big with the passing game tonight so far. On a play that had good coverage too. This is going to be a give to Laybourne Body, who tries to get outside. He's able to get a decent first down gain there, about 4 yards. Second down and 6 coming up. Laybourne Body, who of course caught the 63-yard touchdown pass earlier in the first quarter. Second down and 8 coming up from just across midfield, West Scranton in Chiefs territory. Another give to Laybourne Body, and another gain there, another short gain. So 3rd down coming up for the Invaders, who are hanging around here so far in the second quarter, only down 14-6 and driving. Looks like some confusion. There's 10 on the play clock, and looks like no play has gotten in. So it looks like West Scranton is going to take a timeout here on this critical 3rd down. And they do take a timeout. That's their first of the half for the Invaders, who are on a big 3rd and 5, who are hanging around here with the #1 team in the area according to most of the experts' watch so far.
Ladies and gentlemen, homecoming court will be introduced at halftime.
So out of the timeout, it's going to be a big 3rd down and 5 for West Scranton from the Lakeland 38. Berardi going to keep it himself, and he's going to not go far. He's going to be sacked there by Luke Smurl. with the first one to bring him down, so that's going to be a big loss. It's going to be a loss on the play of about 4. 4th down and 9. Looked like Berardi was going to try to keep it himself and try to get the first down, but the Lakeland defensive line was in the backfield. And on 4th and 9, it looks like the Invaders are going to punt here and try to pin Lakeland deep in their own territory. Joe Harris is the punter for the Invaders. Harris gets it away. It's a good-looking punt. It's a line drive. It's fielded by Siemens. West Scranton's coverage team was good, but there's a flag on the play. Baumgartner was down there along with Knight Guerrier. We'll see what the flag is. I'm not sure if it's some sort of horse collar tackle, maybe. Personal foul, face mask on West. So Lakeland will get the ball with a little better field position with 2:52 to go before halftime. After the 15-yard penalty, they'll start at their own 29. So 2:52, Lakeland with all 3 timeouts. Spatar looking to pass. He's looking deep for Siemens, and it's through his hands and incomplete. Knight Guerrier with the good coverage again. We've seen good coverage all night from the Invaders secondary. It was a good throw from Spataro, but Siemens couldn't bring it in, so it's going to be 2nd down coming up. Got to give props to the Invaders secondary tonight so far. They came to play. Second down and 10. Spataro going to keep himself. He's got a gaping hole up the middle, but it closes up quickly. And big Michael Cole, who's having a night on the defensive line, was the first one to get to him. And Kyle Shea helped clean it up there for the Invaders. Only a gain of 2 on that play. So 3rd down and 8 coming up as the clock moves. We're under 2.5 minutes to go before halftime. Third down and 8. Big play here before the half. Spataro looking to pass. He's going over the middle, and the pass is incomplete, but a flag on the play. It looks like it's pass interference as the Invader defender looked like he never got turned around. So we'll see what the call is. Was pass interference against the Invaders. Defender looked like he never got turned around, like I said, and was also a little bit early. So it'll be that'll keep the Chiefs' drive alive here with a 1st down to the Invaders' 40 with exactly 2 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter. Quarterback keeper for Dominic. Dominic plunging forward. He's got defenders with him. He's going to get a gain of about 8 there. 2nd down and 2. David Lara was the one who brought him down from his linebacker spot. Lakeland with all 3 timeouts, so they're really no hurry here. West Scranton gets the ball to start the 2nd half, too. Second down and 1. Spataro pocket pass to Dupree there. He's got a 1st down, cuts back, and a little bit more. He's into Invader territory here as he crosses the 45 for another Chief first down. Little misdirection there on the play that fooled the Invader defense. Now as Lakeland goes hurry up, clock is moving under a minute. Spataro looking deep now. See, he's looking for Siemens, who tries to adjust to the ball. Incomplete, no flag on the play. Tehran Knight Guerrier again with good coverage. It's with him step for step. Ball was underthrown. Siemens tried to adjust to it, but couldn't quite come down with it, so it's going to be 2nd down and 10. Second down, Spataro looking to pass. He's looking for Siemens again on a short route this time. Pass is complete. He doesn't get out of bounds though, so the clock keeps moving. And looks like Lakeland is going to use their first timeout here. Then they are with 43 seconds to go. And it's going to be that was a gain of 9 on that play, so it's going to be a 3rd down and 1 coming up. So if you're Coach Minetti so far, you're greatly impressed with your team's effort so far. They knew they had a tall task coming in here. And so far, they've played well, only down by 8. So it's a one-score game. They've made 2 4th down stops tonight, hit some big plays in the passing game. Overall, you're really, if you're an Invader fan, you got to be watching this game impressed so far. By the way, they did give Siemens a first down on that play. They originally marked him short, but then they moved the chain. So Lakeland will have a first down coming out of the timeout. They have 2 remaining here with 43 seconds, and we'll have the ball at the Invader 32. So first down coming out of the timeout, as allows the time. Spataro works from the shotgun. He looks to throw. He's got all day, moving around the pocket. He's going to try to run, and he's going to get nowhere. He's actually going to be tackled. Looked like for a loss on that play. And Lakeland's going to call their 2nd timeout here with 28 seconds to go. So West Scranton's secondary holding up well on that play with the Lakeland receivers, as Spataro had nowhere to go on that play. So now with 28 seconds and only one timeout remaining, if you're Lakeland, you got to probably work the sideline here. If you're, try to work the sideline here. Try to get out of bounds to stop the clock. Because you've still got 34 yards to go before finding the end zone here. So. So 2nd down and 12 coming up after the loss. Siemens in motion. Spataro. He's looking deep for Siemens, who adjusts, and the pass is incomplete. Evan Laybourne body on the coverage there. Long throw with 21 seconds to go. It's going to be a 3rd down and long coming up. So far, Spataro hasn't been connecting on those deep balls tonight, as we've seen him in past games. and 12 here, just before halftime. Taro looking to throw. He's got, and the pass is incomplete through the hands of Riley Ravinsky, who was open on the play, but couldn't come down with the catch. So it's going to be 4th down and long, and we'll see what Lakeland does here. 4th and 12. They have one time, with 17 seconds to go before the half, they have one timeout. West Scranton has 2. As the play clock gets to 15. And it looks like they're going to leave the offense out there. They're down to 3 on the play clock, though. They just get it away. He's looking deep, and he's going to throw it, and the pass is incomplete. Dupree couldn't hang on. So that's a 3rd, 4th down stop here for West Scranton this half, as they'll take over with 12 and a half seconds to go, and down 14-6. Good job there from the Invaders defense. They tried to get it to Dupree right by the sticks, but he couldn't hang on. So with 12 seconds to go, we'll see if West Scranton, and 2 timeouts, we'll see if West Scranton tries to do anything. They get the ball to start the second half, or if they'll just take a knee into halftime. And it looks like they're just going to take a knee here with their formation, because they're completely keen to go into the half, only down 8. So Berardi kneels it, and we have reached halftime here at Scranton Veterans Memorial Stadium. A little bit of a surprise here tonight so far. Your score at the half, the Lakeland Chiefs 14, the West Scranton Invaders 6. We'll see you in about 20 minutes for the second half.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Before the marching invaders take the field for the halftime show, the West Scranton Student Council would like to introduce the 2022 Homecoming Court. The first couple is Emily Bresser and Luis Maldonado. Emily is the daughter of Heather and Rick Bresser. At West Scranton, Emily is a three-sport athlete in soccer, baseball, basketball, and track. She participates in Red Cross and community service clubs and is the president of Student Council and Spirit Club. Upon graduation, Emily will attend college to major in occupational therapy. She is escorted by Luis Maldonado. Luis is the son of Lisa Troiello and Luis Maldonado. At West, Luis participates in soccer and track. Upon graduation, Luis will attend college to major in physical therapy. Next is Sierra Williams and Evan Garapi. Sierra is the daughter of Michelle Barton. At West, Sierra participates in the art club. Upon graduation, Sierra will attend college with the goal of becoming a criminal defense attorney. Sierra is escorted by Evan Garapi. Evan is the son of Christy and Jack Garapi. At West, Evan participates in basketball and baseball. Upon graduation, Evan will attend college to study architecture. Next is Isabella Gelati and Anthony Seco. Isabella is the daughter of Jane and Dave Gelati. At West, Isabella participates in drama, community service, ski, and spirit clubs. She is president of the art club and captain in the tennis and basketball cheer teams. Upon graduation, Isabella will attend college. She is escorted by Anthony Seco. Anthony is the son of Danielle and Anthony Seco. At West, Anthony participates in the drama and newspaper clubs. Upon graduation, Anthony will attend college to major in business. Our last couple is Hunter Marson and Zach Lloyd. Hunter is the daughter of Jamie and Neil Marson. At West, Hunter participates in the SAD, French, Red Cross, community service, and art clubs. She is also a member of the varsity basketball cheerleading team. She is escorted by Zach Lloyd. Zach is the son of Amy and Steve Lloyd. At West, Zach participates in the SAD, art, drama, Spanish, and newspaper clubs. Zach is the captain of the baseball team and also plays basketball. Upon graduation, Zach will attend Wilkes University, where he will study accounting and play baseball. And now, the results of the homecoming elections. The third Prince and Princesses are Luis Maldonado and Sierra Williams. The second Prince and Princess are Evan Garapi and Hunter Marson. The first Prince and Princess are Zach Lloyd and Isabella Gelati. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2022 homecoming king and queen are Anthony Seco and Emily Bresser. Let's have one more round of applause for the 2022 homecoming king and queen, Anthony Seco and Emily Bresser, and their court. The winning 50-50 ticket, proceeds benefiting breast cancer awareness. The winning 50-50 ticket, 938453. Once again, 938453. Claim your prize at the Spiritware table near the end zone. Please welcome the West Scranton Marching Invaders to the field. The Marching Invaders are led onto the field by Drum Major Lucy Pollock. We also welcome the Marching Invader Color Guards, led by Captain Jeanette Nasco. Accompanying the Marching Invaders is Miss Invader herself, Grace Pollock, followed by the West Scranton Cheerleaders. The cheerleaders are led by Captains Haley Anderson, Camilla Capilongo, and Mia Michael. Scranton Marching Invaders invite you to take a magical mystery tour of music by the Beatles, including songs Come Together, Lady Madonna, Hey Jude, and Can't Buy Me Love. Drum Major, are you ready? Let's have another round of applause for the marching invaders and cheerleaders and color guard. Ball stand is retake the field.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Scranton Veterans Memorial Stadium for second half action between the Lakeland Chiefs and the West Scranton Invaders in the Lackawanna Football Conference Division II clash. And you look up at the scoreboard and say, yes, that is not a misprint. A little bit of a surprise here. The high-powered Chiefs offense, averaging more than 40 points per game, over 32 in the first half, was held to only 14 points by the West Scranton Invaders in that first half, as they currently lead the Invaders 14-6. So a one-score game heading into half. Not what we all expected, but hey, that's football. We're down for some surprises every once in a while. So we look at a scoring recap here. Dominic Spataro has 2 touchdowns, a 1-yard run on the ground, and a 2-yard pass to Lakota Dupree down by the goal line. The Invaders' strike came from a big play, a 63-yard pass from Caden Berardi to Evan Laybourne Body out of his running back spot. Invaders have had some big plays on offense tonight. They have coughed it up twice, though, on the ground, which is kind of could be the difference in the game in a one-score game like this. But the thing I'm most impressed about from that first half is the Invaders' secondary. They broke up Lakeland obviously has a lot of athletes here. Their wide receiver core is one of the deepest in the Lackawanna Football Conference, and West Scranton held them in check. They held John Siemens in check. Hunter Baumgartner and Tehran Knight-Guerrier especially have been stalwarts tonight in the Invaders secondary, who will get the ball to start the second half. West Scranton as Zach Janoski kicks it away. It's going to be fielded by Baumgartner. Baumgartner is going to take it to about the 35 where he's whacked on the play by Robert Smith, number 9 on special teams. So if you're Coach Minetti, you tell your guys, hey, we're in this in the locker room. We're down by 1 score. Just keep doing what you're doing. Obviously, you got to limit the turnovers. The 2 fumbles were key, but keep doing what you're doing out there. So 1st and 10 from the 35. Berardi lines up in the shotgun with Joe Harris beside him. Laybourne Body in motion. They're going to give to Laybourne Body, who reverses field, tries to cut back. He's going to run a lot to go nowhere, as he's going to be dropped for a loss on the play by Big Luke Smurl, who's having a good game for the Lakeland from the D-line spot. Loss of 2 on that play. 2nd down and 12 coming up. And if you're Coach Pawarchik on the other side, this is the first time that the game's really been close at the half all year for Lakeland, so this is new territory for them. So we'll see how they respond. Berardi back to pass. He's looking deep again. And that pass is going to be intercepted by John Siemens, who's going to fall down across the 35-yard line. He was looking for Samson Repshis on that play, but who was covered well by Pochas, but Siemens came over from his safety spot, again playing center field, to pick that pass off. So that's the Invaders' 3rd turnover of the night here, as the Invaders get the ball, will have their first possession of the second half on offense. Chiefs turned it over on downs 3 times in the first half, so we'll see if they change anything to their game plan. It was mainly pass heavy. We'll see if they go more to the run here in the second half. Spataro is going to look to throw right out of the gate. He's looking deep. Secondary is holding up well. He's going to fling it into the sideline, incomplete again. The West Scranton secondary had everyone blanketed down the field, and they even had the secondary options taken away as Pochas, the back, was taken out. So looks like more of the same here to start, at least through 1 play at least. Second down and 10. This time they do give to Pochas. Pochas cuts it back. He's across the 50. He's going to be shoved out of bounds by Repshis, but a flag comes in from the secondary on the play. Haven't been a lot of flags tonight so far, so but mainly a clean game.
Flag on the play, holding against the Chiefs.
And the flag is holding on the Chiefs, so take that run away a little bit and move it back, so it'll be it'll be 2nd down, and it looks like about 16 here. The holding penalty is a huge crusher there. Another give to Pochas on 2nd and long. He's going to get a little bit of the penalty yardage back, take it back to the initial line of scrimmage. Will be 3rd down. Third down and 4th down were a theme for the Chiefs in the first half. Like I said, they were 1 for 4 on 4th down, so 3 turnovers on downs by the West Scranton defense, who's, like I said, has held up as just as good as anybody this season so far against this potent offense. and 9. Spataro back to throw. He's looking for Dupree across the middle. He's got him on a crossing route. Dupree's going to have a first down. He jumps over a man, taking defenders with him for he's finally brought down across the 40-yard line. Big play there from Spataro to Dupree for about 18 yards there. It's going to be a first down into Invader territory here to start on their first drive of the second half. This is going to be a first down run to Pochas across the middle, and he's going to be tackled on the play by Kyle Shea for another positive first down gain of 4 for Evan Pochas, who, like I said, came into this game averaging over 8 yards a carry, as we have an injured Invader down on the field. And the injured Invader on the play was number 76, Michael Cole, who gets a little help walking off. He's one of the stalwarts on that offensive and defensive lines for West Scranton. He's having a big night here with a couple TFLs so far tonight. So back out of the timeout, it's going to be second down and 6 from just across the 35. Spataro in the shotgun. Designed run all the way. He's across the 30. He takes a big hit. They're going to mark him just short. Take a licking there from Evan Laybourne Body. And he's going to be about a yard short. Going to be third down and 1 across the 30 as Lakeland is marching here on its opening drive of the second half. On 3rd and 1, Spataro looks to throw. He's looking deep for Siemens, and the pass is incomplete. Defended well on the play by Laybourne Body. Siemens again tried to adjust to the ball, but couldn't get it. The deep ball has not worked out well for Lakeland tonight, so it's going to be 4th down and 1, and I assume the offense is going to stay out there, and it looks like they are. Just haven't been able to connect tonight so far on that deep pass. But part of that has been good coverage by the Invaders secondary. We go 4th down and 1. Another big play. Lakeland 1 for 4 on 4th down tonight. So the Invaders have gotten stops here. But Spataro is going to keep it himself, and he's got the first down, it looks like, as he runs out of bounds just across the 30, where the Chiefs keep the drive alive. As number 72, Thomas Scalzo, the right tackle, was up blocking ahead for Dominic there. First and 10 from the Invader 28. Spataro looking for a quick pass across the middle, and he's got his tight end Dupree again. Was brought down by a host of Invaders here for about a gain of 8 on that play. Second down and about 2 coming up for Lakeland. Dupree is, as I've said all night, is tough to bring down. Took about 4 Invaders there to bring him down on that gain of 8. Second down and 1 coming up. Spataro again on the keeper. Flag comes in. Looks like this. We'll see what the marker is. It's going to be. Looks like it's holding on the Chiefs, and it is. So that's going to be moving the drive back a little bit. Going to become a second down and long. So second down and 11 after the penalty. Another quarterback QB keeper sneaks through the middle. Joe Harris was the first one there to meet him. Gets some of the yardage back. So it'll be third down and medium coming up here for Lakeland, who's converted on a fourth down on this drive already. A little bit of a time-consuming drive as we're more than halfway through the third quarter already, and the Chiefs only holding an 8-point lead, 14-6. Three wide here on this 3rd and 6. As there's going to be another design quarterback run. Spataro is right darts through the middle, and he's going to take it, scamper into the end zone. Touchdown, Lakeland. Dominic Spataro fakes it himself from 22 yards out, and Lakeland extends the lead here with 5:38 to go in the third quarter. It is now 20-6 Chiefs. So that was a design quarterback keeper all the way on that 3rd and 6, and Spataro looked like a running back there, darting through the middle, making defenders miss on that 22-yard scamper. So Joyce is on for the extra point, and the kick is up and good, and with 5:38 to go third quarter, Lakeland extends their lead here with some breathing room, and it's now 21-6. As we have this timeout, we'll update you now to some scores from around the area here in week 8 of the high school football season. Third quarter up in Milford, big game tonight. Delaware Valley leads Valley View 20-14 in a big Lackawanna League Football Conference Division I showdown. So a little bit of an upset in the making there out at Warrior Stadium. Some big scores at the half. Western Wayne 37-0 over Dunmore at the half. Also at the half, Honesdale 33-0 over Mid-Valley. Lackawanna Trail 22-17 over Carbondale area. Riverside 26-0 over Susquehanna, and Dallas 14-0 over Wallenpaupack around the Lackawanna Football Conference. Some big games tomorrow across the Lackawanna League. The Scranton Knights are at Abington Heights tomorrow up in Clark Summit at 1 o'clock, and the Scranton Prep Cavaliers home here tomorrow at Memorial Stadium against the North Pocono Trojans at 1:30 in another key Division I matchup. So Lakeland ready to kick it off. Janoski will kick it away. A little bit of a squib kick. Fielded there on the bounce by Joe Harris. That was almost dangerous there for West Scranton as the ball bounced up in the air, but lucky right into the hands of Harris. So West takes over first down at their own 33-yard line. if you're West Scranton, you're still in the game, but you got to cut down on. But 3 turnovers kind of hurt you a little bit, so you got to protect the football. Here, if you're Caden Berardi, your young quarterback. Berardi will start in the shotgun. He's got Harris beside him. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to get a minimal gain on that play. Shoved out of bounds there by Smurl from his defensive end spot. Minimal gain on that play. Going to be 2nd down and about 7 to start the drive.
Down by Lakeland with Smurl.
But hey, just want positive yardage on 1st down. You get 3 or 4 yards on 1st down every time. You're gonna find the end zone eventually. Second and 6. Berardi's going to throw. The pass is complete to Laybourne Body, but he's met right away by Evan Pochas in the backfield. That's going to be a loss on the play. So the bubble screen didn't work there, and it's going to be take it back for a loss of about 4. Back to the initial line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 10 coming up.
3rd and 10 for West.
So 3rd down and long. Let's see what West does here. Berardi in the shotgun. He's going to look to throw. He's going to look deep again for Knight Guerrier, and the pass is just overthrown for Tehran Knight Guerrier. He had a step on his defender, but a little too long. It couldn't extend to make the full-on grab, so the Invaders will punt it away here. Back to the Chiefs. Tehran Knight Guerrier, number 22, had a big night on defense. That was the first time he's been targeted on offense tonight. He had a step on his defender, but couldn't haul in the throw. So Berardi throws a nice ball, actually. He's been connected on a little bit of those deep balls tonight. Harris will punt. Ethan Shea back deep for Lakeland. He gets it away on a line drive right into Shea's hands, and he's going to try to spin around, but the Invaders' coverage team is good. Baumgartner and Laybourne Body were down there to bring Shea down right away, where Lakeland will set up shop for its 2nd drive of the half at their own 35-yard line after scoring last drive on the 22-yard run by Spataro, who's accounted for all 3 touchdowns tonight. Sparo's going to give a toss to Pochas off his right side, who's going to go across the 40 for a nice 1st down gain of 5 on the play. Joey Collins was there, along with Ethan Frabel for the Invaders.
Job made by Hunter Baumgartner.
As we reach 4 minutes to go here in this 3rd quarter, Lakeland trying to extend on a 21-6 lead here. Another give to Pochas, this time off the right side, and Pochas is across the 50. He's got a 1st down, but there's a flag back near the 40. So this looks like this might be coming back again.
Flag down on the play.
And it is. It's holding on the Chiefs. 2nd holding penalty of this half for Lakeland. So take the rat run off the board and make it 2nd down and longer coming up. So second down and 14. Play clock is about 10. Spataro giving specific directions to his receivers here. They just get the snap away. Play clock was at 1. He's looking to throw. He's going to, and the pass is incomplete. Spataro put some heat on that. Pochas couldn't handle it. So it looks like it's going to be third down and 14 coming up as West's defense looks to make a stop here and keep this game within striking distance. Third and 14. Screen pass to Dupree. Lakota Dupree has blockers in front of him. He's across the 50. He has a first down, and he's still up. Lakota Dupree down the sideline to the 30. He's going to be taken down at the ankles there by Shamir Lyons from the Invaders. Big play there on the 3rd and 14 as Lakota Dupree takes it all the way down to the 25-yard line. Gain of 40-plus on that play. And Lakeland is moving the ball here. 1st and 10 from the Invader 25. He's been the security blanket all night tonight, and it's the big tight end has worked there again. So 1st and 10 after the big play. Same exact play called to Dupree there, it looks like, but this time West snuffed it out, was ready for it. Joey Collins was hung on to him, number 44, but still a positive first down gain of 4, 2nd down and 6. Second down and 6, 2 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Empty backfield here for Lakeland. Spataro looking to throw. Coverage is good downfield. He's going to take it himself. He's got a first down, and he's got more, and he's across the 10-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal for Lakeland on the quarterback keeper there by Spataro, who's hurt West with his legs this half. Hunter Baumgartner had the tackle there. He's having a big night on defense, as usual for West Scranton. First and goal. There's Lakeland looked like it was late getting the play, and only 5 on the play clock. So before this snap, they just get it away. It's a screen to Pochas. Pochas tries to take it around, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Lakeland. Spataro with the 10-yard screen to Evan Pochas, and Lakeland extends the lead. It's now 27-6. That's 2nd touchdown pass of the night for Spataro to go along with 2 rushing. So he's accounted for all 4 on the board for the Chiefs. Zach Janoski on to attempt his 4th extra point of the night. The snap is good, and the kick is right down the middle. And so with 1:04 to go here in the 3rd quarter, it is now Lakeland 28-6 over the Invaders. If they put a 14 spot on the board here in the 3rd quarter, coming up here in the 3rd quarter. So Janowski will kick it deep now for Lakeland as West will try to get something going on offense. It's going to be kicked right to Xavion Miller, and Miller cuts it across field. He's across midfield where he's going to be shoved out of bounds by Ravinsky, so a nice return there for Miller as West Scranton will get good field position here to start the third quarter, to start their last drive here of the third quarter with under a minute to go.
Ball to Lakeland 23, first and 10, West Scranton.
So Berardi starts out on the shotgun here with under a minute to go, third quarter. He's going to look to throw. He's across the middle. He throws it into the ground, and that passes right off his offensive lineman's ankle. There's a flag on the play. It eventually falls incomplete. Adam Wormuth had him in the grasp, and Berardi just fired into the ground. We'll see what the flag is.
No flag on the play, an incomplete pass.
Never mind, they picked up the flag there, so the pass is incomplete. It's second down. Wormuth, he's tough to handle. He's a big kid, over 300 pounds, at 6'5", and he's been a menace to handle for the West Scranton offensive line tonight. Second down, this is going to be a give to Harris over the right side. Harris is across the 40, so that's a nice second down gain there for Joe Harris, the senior running back, where West will have a third down here with under 40 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Third down and 3.
Third down Invaders.
So third down, Lakeland looks like they're going to bring pressure, and they do. Berardi's going to keep it himself. He's going to, let's see where they spot him. Looks like he's going to be about a yard short, so it's going to be 4th and 1 as we end the third quarter here at Scranton Memorial Stadium with a quarter dominated by the Lakeland Chiefs as they have a 28-6 lead over the West Scranton Invaders. Here as we switch ends of the field, and West will have a big 4th and 1 to start the fourth quarter. So we like to talk about everything across the sports calendar. Great time of the year in sports, and it's a big day on the college football schedule tomorrow. 6 top 25 matchups. First time that's happened since 1985. So one of the best college Saturdays we have in a long time. Of course, headlined in a big game up at the Big House at noon tomorrow on Fox. The Penn State Nittany Lions, number 10 at 5-0, and the number 5 Michigan Wolverines at 6-0, in a game where we're going to learn a lot about both teams. Everyone knows, a lot of people who know me know I'm I'm a Penn State nut. Went to school, graduated from there. That's what I've been called. So we're going to see what Penn State really is tomorrow, and we're going to see what Michigan really is too. Both of these teams come in. Penn State's had some big road wins, but we'll see how Purdue and Auburn are. Michigan, this is like I said, their first true test for Coach Harbaugh and company. They're good, but we'll see how they respond tomorrow. They haven't played a defense like the Nittany Lions yet. Nittany Lions also haven't played a defense like Michigan's yet. So that's going to be a big one. Also in the SEC, Alabama, Tennessee, third Saturday in October. Well, Bryce Young's status still a question mark. But the Vols, they're putting up points like crazy. Hendon Hooker, their quarterback, a Heisman candidate. And let me tell you, if they can pull that one off tomorrow, haven't beaten Alabama in 15 years, but Rocky Top will be going crazy if they can pull that one out. They need to stop somebody, though, and their defense hasn't been doing that. So 4th and 1 coming up to start the fourth quarter. Berardi Berardi going to keep it himself. He's going to try to lunge forward. I'm not sure if he got it. We'll see where they spun. Lakeland is saying they stopped him. Haven't seen an official mark yet. He was close. Looks like they're going to bring the chains out for a measurement here. Warmuth and Smurl, like all night, were the first what were in on the Berardi. And they're going to call the chains out here for a measurement. This is a critical call here. Right. And he's going to be short. West Scranton turns it over on downs. And as the Lakeland defense makes a stand here to start the fourth, well, they'll get the ball here and looking to pretty much put this game away on this drive. First and 10, Lakeland has the ball at their own 34. Spataro again keeps it himself. He's across the right side, takes a big hit there. Big hit there from Samson Repshis, and there's a flag on the play. We'll see what that, not sure what it was for, but we'll see when the official makes the call. Looks like a clean hit from up here. Lakeland's movement looks like both teams moving forward, so it looks like this is against the Invaders. As we still haven't received the official call yet. Ineligible. Looks like it was 12 men there on the Invaders defense, so that'll be an automatic first down. That could be 12 men, they're moving it too far. I'm not sure what but they didn't really see the signal, but regardless, it was a penalty on the Invaders, so move it ahead, that'll bring it across midfield. Spataro will throw it to Ravinsky. The pass is over the head of Ravinsky. He tried to get that swing pass that's been working all second half, so second down coming up.
Second and 10 for the Chiefs.
So second down and 10 coming up. This is going to be a give to Pochas. Evan Pochas over across his right side. He's going to have about a gain of 6. West Scranton defense has held up pretty well tonight, mostly stopping him as he came in as one of the third leading rusher in the Division II. So it's going to, but he has a gain of 5 on that play. It's going to be third down and 5. Third and 5, Spataro out of the shotgun. He'll look to pass. He'll dump it off to his tight end, Dupree, who's surrounded by the Invaders. He's going to be short of the first down. Brought down by Laybourne Body, Baumgartner, and we have an injured Invader on the play, it looks like. It'll be fourth down after the injury timeout. And the injured invader is Michael Cole, who was walking off under his own power. We saw him early get a little dinged up earlier tonight. He came back in the game, so looks like he's fine walking off on his own power. Having a good night for the Invaders from his defensive tackle spot, big number 76. So 4th and 6 coming up from the Invaders 45. Lakeland converted a 4th down on their last drive, but they've been stopped a couple times on 4th down as well tonight. Spataro is going to throw. He's going to look for Dupree, who comes down with the football, makes a nice jumping catch, lobbed it in the air to himself, it looked like, and came down with the football across the 35. Acrobatic catch there from their tight end, and where Lakeland will continue this drive alive. 1st down, we're under 10 minutes to go here in the game. Throw was high. Wasn't sure if he was able to come down with it, but proved me wrong there. First down, give to Pochas again. Poach across the right side. Another positive 1st down, gain of 4. Kyle Shea was there along with Hunter Baumgartner.
Good made by one body.
Second down and 8. Another give to Pochas up the middle. He's got a nice hole, and he's going to take it across the 25 for a 1st down. Looks like he has a gain of about 10 on the play for the senior running back, number 4, Evan Pochas. Spataro gives direction to calls the play to his lineman. There he is, Pochas behind him with 3 wide. He's going to look to pass and lob it over the middle on that pop pass to Dupree, who's going to take himself across the 20. It's going to be another Lakeland 1st down across the 10. Looks like it's going to be 1st and goal, as that little pop pass has worked so far here in the second half. To Lakota Dupree, who's been Lakeland's leading receiver tonight.
1st and goal to go for Lakeland.
So now 1st and goal from the 8. This is going to be a give to Pochas up the middle. He's going to go forward for a gain of about 3 or 4 on the play. So 2nd down and goal coming up. And Cole was in on the tackle there for West Scranton.
Chris Maresca with the stop.
So now 2nd down and goal, under 7 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Lakeland with a 28-6 lead, trying to officially Spataro back to pass. He scrambles to his left. He throws it into the end zone, and the pass is out of the end zone, incomplete. There were 2 Lakeland receivers in the area, but also tons of West Scranton defenders as well. So it's going to be 3rd down and goal, as Spataro was looking to just throw that away. One more touchdown probably puts this game out of reach here
3rd down and goal for the Chiefs
on this drive, with 6:38 to go here in the 4th quarter, and the Chiefs holding a 28-6 lead. So it's a bubble snap on the exchange. Spataro picks it up. He's going to throw to the back of the end zone. And touchdown, Lakeland. Riley Ravinsky hangs on after taking a hit. A broken play turns into a score for the Chiefs. Spataro and Pochas messed up the exchange, and then the quarterback picked it up himself and found a wide open Riley Ravinsky in the back of the end zone for his third touchdown pass of the night. And it's now with 6:29 to go in the fourth. Lakeland takes a 34-6 lead on the improvisation. Zach Janoski on for his fifth extra point of the night, and the snap, the kick, it's a low kick, but it's through the uprights, and Lakeland now takes a 35-6 lead with 6:29 to go in the fourth quarter. Got to give some props to the Invaders here. They hung in there we're only down 14-6 at the half, but they're playing obviously opponent who a lot of people consider the best team in the area for a reason. So if you're Coach Mendy, you got to be proud of your guys tonight, who've battled through some adversity this year a little bit. But they've played Lakeland tougher, a lot tougher than some teams have played them. So now Janoski will kick it away. It's a pop-up kick fielded by Laybourne Body. Evan Laybourne Body going to take it across the 40. He's going to turn the corner. He's across midfield, so a nice return there from Evan Laybourne Body, the junior running back, as West will get the ball in Lakeland territory to start this drive, looking to put some points on the board here in the second half. There is a flag, however, on the play. Nope, there isn't, as the referee waves it off. So the nice return stands for Laybourne Body. And as West will take over at the Chiefs 40. Throw here. He throws a strike over the middle, and the pass is incomplete, intended for Tehran Knight Guerrier there. Siemens had the coverage for Lakeland. It was a good throw, but better coverage. So it'll be second down coming up. So far from first time I've seen Caden Berardi play, he throws a nice ball. I think West could have a future decent starter there at the quarterback position if they continue to develop him over the offseason. Second down, this is going to be a give to Joe Harris, who tries to stiff arm, but he's met down in the backfield by David Nanowitz from Lakeland, and so it'll be a loss on the play. They'll bring up another third down and long here from the 41-yard line. 3rd and 11 to be exact. So 3rd and 11, under 6 minutes to go here, fourth quarter. Berardi is going to look to throw. He's going to look deep for Laybourne Body, and he's got him. Touchdown, West Scranton. Second long connection of the night, 41 yards from Caden Berardi to Evan Laybourne Body, and West gets on the board. For in the second half here, it's now 35-12 Chiefs on the second long strike from Berardi to Laybourne Body. That one was 41 yards. The first was 63 in the first quarter as Berardi took a lick on that throw too. So he dropped that right in the bucket. It looked like over two Lakeland defenders. A nice throw. So now Joe Harris is on for the extra point. The snap is up and the kick is no good. A low kick, so with 5:26 remaining, the score remains Lakeland 35-12 here. As Berardi is now over 100 yards passing on the night for the Invaders. And that's two long touchdown receptions for Laybourne Body tonight, who's over 100 yards receiving. So after the score here, Harris will kick it away. West looks like they might try an onside kick here as Lakeland has the hands team on the field. Looks like they're going to. Harris does attempt the onside kick, but it's right into the hands of Dupree, who recovered. Excuse me, that's Kyle Leidy who recovered the kick for Lakeland. So it was a good attempt by the Invaders, but Lakeland had the hands team on the field for a reason, so they'll have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 45. Where it looks like with 5:24 to go in a 35-12 lead, they're just it looks like they might just try and run some clock here on this drive. First and 10 from the West 45, give to Pochas. Evan Pochas tries to stiff arm, but Michael Cole hangs right onto him here for a small gain on the play. 2nd down and 8, Michael Cole having a really good night. So 2nd down and 11. Lakeland taking their time snapping this ball here. Another give to Pochas, who goes across the middle, right into the arms of Hunter Baumgartner, but this time he has a positive gain. So it's going to be third down and about 7 coming up after that 4-yard run here, as we'll be under 4 minutes by the time this ball is snapped.
Tackle made by Hunter Baumgartner that last play.
Third down and 6 as Lakeland is just taking their time. Another run to Pochas. Pochas has a 1st down across the 35 and close to the 40, but it's good enough for a Lakeland 1st down. as we have it looks like we have a timeout for an injured invader.
First down to the Chiefs.
And the injured invader on the play was number 44, Joey Collins, the linebacker, who's getting some assistance there as he comes off the field. So after out of the injury timeout, Lakeland will have a first down from the west 41-yard line as with 3:30 to go. Looks like they're just trying to drain some time off the clock here. Looks very well after this game. Lakeland will, very much barring all sorts of crazy things happening, will move to 8-0 at the end of this game and have a big clash with Western Wayne next week at home up in Scott Township for and what could very well much be for the Division II title in the Lackawanna Football Conference. Another give to Pochas. He's across the 35, and he's across the 30. He's going to have another Lakeland first down after the gain of about 12 on that play. As we click under 3 minutes here, Lakeland ranked number 5 in AA in the state of Pennsylvania according to PennLive.com. So they got some lofty goals ahead of them this season, as they've pretty much already clinched they have already clinched a playoff berth for the District 2 playoffs in AA. Just the heavy doses of Evan Pochas here on this final drive, as he's going to have another positive first down play for a gain of about 7 on the play, second down and 3 coming up. And for West Scranton, they'll fall after this game. They'll fall to 1-7 on the season, but still in the hunt for a District 2 5A playoff berth. Scranton, Delaware Valley, and Pittston Airy have already locked up 3 of those spots, but they're in a battle here with Abington Heights and Wyoming Valley West for that final playoff spot in 5A, as Abington is 1-6 with a game against Scranton tomorrow, and Valley West is 0-7. So West currently hanging on to that 4th playoff spot and looking to make it here as another give to Pochas, and this could be the ice it away, and he has a first down across the 15 as we're a minute 30 to go. And it looks like it's going to be victory formation coming up for the Chiefs here.
Tackle made by Clemson Reption.
For West Scranton, you got to be although you got to be proud of your effort tonight to only be down by 8 at halftime. That makes some key stops on defense at those 2 long plays. But like I said, Coach Minetti said it was going to be a little bit of a rebuild here. Knew he was walking into a little bit of a rebuild here, and he's doing a great job in my opinion so far. Pochas takes it. This is just lip service now, and Evan Pochas is going to take it into the end zone for a Lakeland touchdown. One final dagger to get in the end zone for Pochas here. And with 47 seconds to go in the game here, it's now 41-12 Chiefs on the second score of the night for Evan Pochas, 1 receiving and 1 rushing. I'm a little bit surprised there. Lakeland continuing to run plays. Thought for sure they would kind of just kneel it down for the rest of the way. But guess I wanted that last touchdown there if you're Pochas. So Janoski's 6th extra point of the night is up and good. So Lakeland takes a 42-12 lead with 47 seconds to go in the 4th quarter. So West will get 1 final shot, 1 final possession to try and do something for their offense. We'll see what Coach Manning comes up with here. The Invaders go on the road next week to Mid-Valley with road trip with the Spartans, and then end the year back home against Dunmore in Week 10. So, but again, like I said, still in the hunt for that final playoff berth in the District 2 5A playoffs. Crazy thing looking ahead is that if West is the 4 seed and Scranton's the 1 seed, again, we still have a couple of regular season games to go. They could be a rematch in the District 2 playoffs. Janoski squibs it, and we have a flag on the play. Looks like it was illegal procedure on the Chiefs, so they'll move that kickoff back 5 yards. Now they'll try the kickoff again. Let's see, it's another squib. It is. Picked up by Laybourne Body, with a nice return earlier. He tries to get outside. He's across the 30, and he's going to be down at the 35-yard line with 40 seconds to go here in a 42-12 Chiefs lead. Next week here at Memorial Stadium, it'll be the Scranton Knights back home for their senior night. They'll have a big matchup with the Delaware Valley Warriors, who, last time I checked, Valley View had come back in that game, and it was 21-20. We'll give you one last. I'll give you one last check on that. With 8:18 to go in the 4th quarter, back and forth game up there. Delaware Valley currently beating Valley View 34-27. So good one up there. Between 2 Division I powerhouses. Obviously, the Knights host the Warriors next week here at Memorial Stadium. 40 seconds to go. West is just going to take a knee here, and end this game. Let me see the play clock. It doesn't look like they have to run another play, and they do not. And that's going to, as the clock ticks away the final seconds, that's going to be your final score here from Scranton Veterans Memorial Stadium. Lakeland moves to 8-0 on the season, and the West Scranton Invaders fall to 1-7. Your final score, the Chiefs 42, the Invaders 12. I'm Kevin McConnell. Thanks for watching our tonight's presentation of high school football.